Good morning, everybody. I got a new pair of pajamas, so that's nice. I feel cozy, and I thought I would pop on and make another quote of the day video in my cozy pajamas and my bad hair, sans makeup, not sans kitty. Today is a cozy day. And it's also a quotey day. Everything is in your head. The battle is in your mind. Oftentimes we attribute our fight in life against circumstances, against other people. We're in a race, in a competition of measuring up, of competing with everyone around us to be better people, to be more qualified for that job, on and on. It's been said that if there's no enemy within, there can be no enemy without. If you're not battling with yourself, the man across from you can do you no harm. Everyone will have difficult circumstances in their life, as well as good ones. Everyone will have conditions, be they coming and going, passing colds, such as what I have right now, or chronic medical conditions, or psychiatric conditions, or the simple wear and tear of aging. Everyone will have issues, circumstances, difficulties, obstacles. Everyone will feel overwhelmed. Everyone will feel anxious. Perhaps not to a clinical level, but everyone will feel these things. Everyone will feel lonely. Everyone will feel sad. Everyone will feel. It's all part of the human spectrum, natural human spectrum of feeling, and it's all part of the natural course of life. To have both positive and negative circumstances, you wouldn't be able to appreciate the positive if you didn't have the negative. Such as now when you are ill, as I am, with a cold on top of my chronic medical condition, I'm sure that when I return to the status quo of my chronic medical condition, I will feel more gratitude for the physicality that I do have and the health that I do have despite my health condition. Experiencing difficulties makes us, in the best scenario, more grateful and more appreciative of what we do have when the sun rises again. When we reach the other side of the difficulty, all the little things mean that much more. It enhances our gratitude and appreciation for things that we had been taking for granted. When we experience a little suffering, it makes us stronger. It sucks, but it makes us stronger. But we misattribute our suffering to what other people are doing to us, to what the world is doing to us, that the world is against us. Bad things always happen to us. Always and never statements, external locus of control, the assumption that the world is out to get you, that you have bad luck. these kind of attributions take your power away. They leave you with no way out but to be the victim of circumstances and situations and people. And they strip you of your ability to make any progress or cope well through the difficulty and progress well when things are in a better place to be progressing. They set you up for a negative mindset. And again, they allocate all your power to external circumstances, and you are just a victim. And you will be constantly feeling like you're at the mercy of everything coming at you in a predominantly negative mood. We are the ones interpreting reality. We are the ones interpreting our experiences. We are the ones writing the narrative of what those experiences mean. What it means to have a condition. What it means to go through a crisis. What it means to grieve. What it means to live. What it means to love. What it means to lose. What it means to win. Every day, everything we do, we're the ones perceiving our experiences and assigning meaning. Internal and external experiences, positive and negative experiences. Pardon me. And the color of your life, the quality of your life is, yes, influenced by the circumstances and situations and people and emotions, etc., that are beyond our control, the things that come and go externally and internally that are just a part of life. But more so, they're colored by the meaning, perception, interpretation, and belief system we attribute to the things that we go through, good and bad, to the way that we think and process and believe about life and our day-to-day experiences. It's all up here. And that's why if you can change the way you think, you can change the way you experience your life for a better end. It all starts in the way you think about a thing. Like thinking the world is against you. You can begin to think the world is for you. Regardless if you feel it at first or not, reiterate it to yourself until it becomes ingrained in your unconscious. Stop that automatic negating voice that comes up inside of you. They'll say, no, it's not. I feel healthy, well, and strong, even though I have a cold. Stop negating it with that second voice. Shut that second voice down, and you reiterate it over and over and over and over and over and over and over to yourself. Think in the way you wish to be. Think in the way you wish to feel. Assign a better, more positive meaning to the experiences you appreciate and those you endure. Don't use always and never statements. Nothing is always or never. Accept reality as it is. Let go of the things you cannot control. And if things are negative, try to find a more positive way to look at the negatives. Such as, I needed time off work. I needed to rest and recoup. I needed more sleep, and I needed to be taking better care of myself. Yes, I am sick, and it doesn't feel good. However, it forced me to stop, to rest, to take time off, to slow down and focus on taking care of myself. It's something that needed to happen. And if I hadn't been pushed into a corner of developing an illness, I couldn't talk myself into taking the time I needed to take care of me. So I can look at this as why me? Why am I sick on top of chronic fatigue and all these other health conditions that I deal with? Why can't I just be well? Why am I suffering on top of suffering? Or I can look at it as a blessing for forcing me to stop and slow down and take care of myself the way that I need to take care of myself in order to get better. In any way, from this and from my other conditions, to improve, I need to rest. And I have a real hard time not following through with obligations, not feeling responsible, and like I have to go to work, whether I'm sick or not. I have to do all the time. It made me slow down. I can see it as a blessing, and there was a reason why this happened. And the reason is because I hadn't been taking care of myself. And the blessing is that it forces me to. And that all depends on what I do up here in interpreting the situation. It is what it is. It's not going to make my sickness disappear, but it's going to make my suffering far less. Learn to master your mind first. It's what's the lens that is responsible for interpreting your whole life. And how you view everything will determine whether you see a horror story, a drama, a comedy, good, bad, indifferent. Try to think about how you think and try to think different. Everything is in your head. The battlefield is in your mind. Good morning, goodbye. Tea and honey time for me. Bye, you guys.